state leadership seminars, and HOBY New York was born East Seminar, then in 1977. Almost a decade after this, to accommodate even more students as the program grew, HOBY New York East had its first conference in 1986. This weekend, we welcome over 150 students to the HOBY New York East that many youth leaders needed direction and mentorship to reach their full potential. To introduce them and our volunteers who have helped this weekend now.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. The time of your life.
This weekend, these students that you just saw have committed to bettering themselves. Friday, we started with self-reflection and what were their personal.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best.
In the afternoon, we explored group dynamics and how to reach a goal, we must complement each other's strengths and weaknesses. Finally, we looked at the impact of leadership. It is the responsibility of every good leader to leave a positive impact on their community. Every student here made that commitment. Yesterday, together, over 200 reusable menstrual pads were sewn in order to address period poverty. That intentional action on the mental and economic health of 100 or more people who menstruate. What a weekend. You don't have to take my word for it. You can listen to the students. It's not who you are. Look to your left, look to your right, look up, look down. These lifelong friends that you have met this weekend will help you envision that tomorrow. And when you need anything along the way, this community of HOBY will be there for you. Anything along the way. This community of HOBY will be there for you. That tomorrow will come, and all of us here will be there together. I mentioned those lifelong friends that you will create, and I have the incredible honor to introduce you to one of my lifelong friends that I met when I was your age. Her name is Liz Sutton. She's a 1999 HOBY New York. She's a 1999 HOBY New York East alumna. I'm pretty sure we met 3 weeks after my seminar or so at the reunion, weeks after my seminar or so at the reunion of the Great Escape.
I also serve as the Director of Advising in the Wharton Undergraduate Division at the University of Pennsylvania. So I work in higher ed. I have to say, I went to WLC, the World Leadership Congress, in 1999. It was one of the first times I had left Saratoga County. I think I'd rarely been out of the capital region, and my New York East experiences at St. Rose that year, really got me out of my comfort zone and helped me realize that there were other people who cared about the same things that I did. I'm sure many of you have had that same sort of experience over the last couple of days. But the WLC really expanded my perspective even further. So, it was in Philadelphia. I'd never really been to any city other than New York before. I'd barely been to events that were outside of my school other than New York East. And I got to meet people from around the world. There was someone in my group from Israel. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be home. It's so good to there were ambassadors in my group from Amanda and other familiar faces out there. So I am a 1999 New York East and WLC alum. Alabama, California, like places I had never been before. So if you are interested in expanding this HOBY experience, or spending a whole 7 days digging even further into what HOBY is all about, if you want to expand that group of cheerleaders that Amanda was talking about, this is the place for you. I'm really excited. We are doing our first hybrid WLC. So that means we'll have ambassadors online through HOBY Connect and Zoom, like you've been doing today. Yes, hi Isabella. I was going to give you a shout out. There's some other WLC volunteers out there. What's up? So we're doing a hybrid. Some people will be on Zoom. Some ambassadors will be on site at Southern Methodist University in Dallas, Texas. So this is Dallas, Texas. So this is really a first ever experience. And I can't tell you how far my HOBY community now expands because of my experience in WLC. And I couldn't agree with Amanda more about daily action. So the theme this year is daily actions, lasting impact. And it really is trying to hammer home that idea that leadership is not a position, it is a process. And even when things feel out of control and difficult, like they have during the pandemic, there are things that we can do every single day to change the world, to improve people's lives around us. So I am so excited. I'm going to even put my email in the chat if you want more information, and also our FAQ, but I'm going to turn it back to Amanda to explain a little bit more of the process. And I will say, everyone is welcome. As long as you can fundraise, as long as you can figure out how, you can sign up, it's everyone is welcome. But I'll turn it back to Amanda to say a little bit more.
Yeah, so you can attend both your junior and your senior year, right, Liz? Yeah, so you can attend this year or next year. But here at home, from the red section, we have Olympia Frisnoni from Scotia Glenville High School. From the orange section, we have Shahana Vinothu Kumar from Shaker High, $500 scholarship for 2 students from HOBY New York East to attend WLC. We give this out every year. Normally in person, the process is a little different. There's an interview and things like that. So what we have done this year is we've asked each section to nominate a student. Those students will be invited to provide a Flipgrid with a time limit of up to 10 minutes. And from those 6 students, Zhang from Shaker High School, from the purple section, we have Rihanna Flood from Fort Edward High School. And those are our OFL nominees. You'll have access to provide that Flipgrid statement, and we will announce on social media, and the winners will also receive so that you know who you are. Congratulations, everyone. As is tied into our theme, no one can make change alone. We have to do it together. And I did not create this seminar alone, and I would like to express my gratitude to everyone who has helped plan this seminar this year. Section. We have Shahana Vinothu Kumar from Shaker High School. In the yellow section, we have Brielle Withers from Cornwall Central High School. In the green section, we have Justin La Piluza from Lawrence Central School.
Yes, Justin!
From the blue section, we have Yaozhan Zhang from Shaker High School. From the purple section, we have Rihanna Flood from Fort Edward High School. And those are our OFL nominees. You'll have access to provide that Flipgrid statement, and we will announce on social media, and the winners will also receive so that you know who you are. Congratulations, everyone. As is tied into our theme, no one can make change alone. We have to do it together. And I did not create this seminar alone, and I would like to express my gratitude to everyone who has helped plan this seminar this year. We've had a dedicated committee. Their names are on the screen. 1 second, though, I don't see the screen. So there's myself, the Leadership Seminar Chair, Chris Urban and Amber Arnold, who are our co-directors of operations, Bradley Check, our director of program, Ryan McCormick and Meg Myers, our directors of plan a HOBY seminar with a team. We cannot do it alone. And if you would like to join, you are more than welcome. And so there's some, Oh, so our next thing is going to be that Ryan and Meg are going to recognize some of our volunteers who have hit some milestone accomplishments in their HOBY career. You can attach this mic and hand it off.
Thank you, Amanda. We want to thank all of our volunteers this weekend. You have all been really great. And
so many other clubs, the Sons of the American Revolution,